Caleb's Story, Chapter 7, Part 1 of Chapter 7. The day was sunny, the sun on snow so bright that my eyes watered. Snow was melting, I could hear it dripping off the fences and the barn roof. Papa was silent, his hands light on the reins. The wagon hardly made any sound on the snow-covered road. I sat in back with Cassie, grandfather next to us, facing the farm, watching it disappear. We passed the west meadow, Bess and May running alongside the fence with us, as if they wanted to go to town too. We passed the slough, thick with ice. There were no clouds. The land stretched out so far that my eyes couldn't even see the places where the sky came down. "Sing a song, Grandfather," said Cassie. Grandfather ignored her. "Please," said Cassie. "I don't sing songs," said Grandfather. "Never?" asked Cassie. "Never." "Never once?" asked Cassie. Grandfather was quiet. But Cassie wasn't. "Didn't you sing to Papa when he was a little boy?" Very slowly Grandfather turned to look at Cassie. But before he could speak, Sarah cried out, "Oh no, Jacob, look!" Sarah stood and Papa slowed the wagon. A bonfire was burning in the cemetery. A family stood there next to the tiniest pine coffin I had ever seen. "Jacob," said Sarah, "stop, please." "Don't go over there, Sarah," said Papa. "It's the sickness." "Stop the wagon," said Sarah. Papa stopped and Sarah got down. "What's wrong?" asked Cassie. I put my arm around Cassie to protect her. "Nothing important," I said. "A fire to thaw the ground, to bury the dead," said Grandfather flatly. "By the looks of it, it's a baby who died." Papa whirled around. "Don't. It isn't your place to tell her anything," he said in a harsh whisper. Grandfather stared back at Papa. "I told her the truth." I watched Sarah making her way through the snow to where the family stood. One of their children turned and watched her, and then the mother turned. Even from where we were in the wagon I could see the look of her. It made it hard for me to breathe, to see her face. Sarah put her arms around the woman. Beside me, Grandfather sat still. Cassie put her head on his shoulder. He didn't put his arm around her, but he didn't move away either. Papa got down and went to meet Sarah. I could see she was crying. Papa took her in his arms and led her back to the wagon. Cassie began to cry too, and Grandfather put an arm around her. Sarah and Papa climbed up in the wagon. "We will stay together in town," said Sarah. "No wandering, Cassie. John will see Sam, then we'll come straight home." "But Mama," protested Cassie, "I wanted to go to the store." "No, Cassie," said Sarah. "You'll have to stay close to us." Papa flicked the reins over the horses' backs. Slowly, the wagon started off again, leaving us watching the fire burning, the small coffin, the family. We watched for a long time until the fire became a tiny, far-away, flickering light on the prairie.